whoever you are, whoever you may be. Have no fear. Uncle Mikey is here. Welcome to my show. And the question is, I was watching this. Bill Maher wants Dems to forget about race. Now, if you're not under a rock, Bill Maher is he's a comedian. He's been around for a long time. I've done shows on Bill before. Um, and just to let you know, I very rarely agree on Bill. He is pretty much a total leftist, although I think he's more in the middle now. And again, you can be whatever you want, okay? But I've noticed Bill, he's still the same, but he's seen things that have just gone too far. And so, in my agreement with him, I want to say, growing up in the '60s, where this whole thing was going on with the whole race, the black and white, and black power and white power, and all this, it was much more prevalent. I mean, people ask me, are you white? Are you me? Are you white? Are you black? Are you yellow? And I would say, no, I'm tan. Now, that worked with some, okay? But most of the time, it would, people, you have to pick a side, okay? Now, I'm Creole. If you really want to get down, my family, so it's all mixed. And so, the whole thing is, why are we causing this separation again when we should be together? And so, for me, I'm an American. I don't like to be labeled. You know, everybody is the same. Maybe some have been born with a little bit more money than others, but in America, you can climb out of it. Is it harder now? Yes, it is harder. However this has come about, by the way, and the Democrats and the Republicans are responsible for this. So here's we're in this election year where, okay, is it going to go more to the right? Well, in my opinion, no matter who gets in there, it's not going to change. Do I want it to? Yes. Am I a positive person that goes, I'm thinking the best? Yes. At the same time, we are headed for a global government. It is already set in place. I'm not going to go into that here in this show, but I want to talk about more about race. Now, the things that I do agree on, Bill, I really agree. And so this is one of the ones that I do agree with Bill. So let's just listen to this clip and go.
Being labeled. I'm not an African American. I'm an American. She says, I don't know what country in Africa I'm from. My roots are in Louisiana. And you don't have to agree with that. But it's a point of view a lot of people have. It should be respected. Morgan Freeman says the way to finish off racism is stop talking about it. I'm going to stop calling you a white man, and I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man. There's even a movement now to ban racial questions on the census, and many of its leaders are people of color, like Professor Sheena Mason, who says to undo racism, we have to undo our belief in race. The liberal group MoveOn.org, formed in 1998 to urge Republicans to move on from the Clinton impeachment. Today's Democrats should move on from identity politics. It's not working. She told.
So it's so greatly said. And I'm really glad that us people of color are now just saying, let's stop it. We're Americans. We're Americans. I'll never forget again when Floyd Mayweather said it. Stop putting me in a box. We need to stop putting us in a box and put us in love and togetherness. So, Bill, good job. I really like what you said. We don't always agree, but that's the good thing about America. We're not going to agree on everything. So, what do? We find the things that we agree on, and we live with that as the people we are. So, whoever you are, whoever you may be, have no fear. Uncle Mikey's here. I've got some other videos. Take a look at, and I want to see you on the next video. One love, baby. One love. One America.